And I think backup, you got to trust it. And as much as our, senior techs or techs don't, I like to say it's almost like a superhero complex where you save the day when you got to recover a server and it feels good. And so people want to make sure that the new product is going to be able to provide that. We need to know it's going to work. So in that sort of trial period, we had a client, a Windows update failed. We couldn't get past it, did not want to start. And this was a client who had just local backups in Shadow Protect. And we thought, let's try it. And we recovered that client entirely from the cloud, on the Hyper-V server, load recovery console, kicked it off, and it was, 90 minutes later, that server was up, running, and booted. Over the Christmas break, I was away four-wheel driving, off-grid, as sometimes IT owners need to. That's the only way to shut off, or the way my wife, makes me. But I came out of range. We had a client that had a server, a motherboard. It was a 6-year-old Fujitsu server. Failed, couldn't start. So we knew the RAID was there if we had to. But what we did, quoted and supplied a new server. And what was really comforting for me was when I was on top of that mountain coming back into range from my iPhone, I logged into the backup dashboard. I could actually go to the virtual disaster recovery tab, click on the box, and I could see a week ago there was the server booted and tested. And we didn't have that with Veeam. We did not have that. So whenever there was not necessarily just a file restore, but a full DR restore, we were always just a little bit nervous. It should work. And to have that, again, one of our effectively level ones was able to, build the server and completely recover it and not require our senior engineer. So for him, that was a great step forward for the business because he's now able to really concentrate on complex projects and then help train the team. So that's why, for us, it's been a complete game changer. I know I said it before, but it's true. Because everyone was used to image base and you thought that was almost a bit old school. NT backup days of backing up inside off to somewhere else. But I guess the secret sauce or the magic's in how it's all done. But it literally pulls all the data, the system state, databases, does what it does, brings it up into the cloud, can automatically test it for you, which we do for every single client. That's not an option. You get tested twice a month, and we know you're working. So obviously that's a massive positive. But secondly, we can then restore to anywhere. You could restore to a Windows 10 laptop running Hyper-V. Just inject that recovery console or install the recovery console on your laptop, restore the 50 gig image, and then boot it, and you'll be surprised it'll just boot and be sitting there waiting for you. And I think for people to, again, to Veeam, when you hit recover on that file or folder, wait 5, 15, 20 minutes. With this, you'll hit recover and watch that live server, and within seconds, there's data coming down from the cloud. That's even without a speed vault, so it is really, really quick. So that's where there's just all these tiny incremental time savings you'll get with this.